I'll go ahead and pick it. They're not very big, but I'm still picking them because I don't want them to get overripe and then start rotting on the vine. There's a little soft spot right there. So far, it seems like the peppers grow the best. The cucumbers did really well at the beginning of the year, but right now they're just not doing as well. I did pull one whole group of them out because they died because of the stink bugs, but I got this other group over here they're growing, but I'm still seeing dead vines. Something's killing. I haven't seen those bugs, but there's got to be some around somewhere for this to be going on. If anybody else knows what else could be causing this, let me know, because I'm just baffled at this point. I thought it was the stink bugs, but maybe it's something else that I don't know. Maybe I was right. I thought this season was over for these things, but look at him. Ugh. If you can see it, he's on top of the stick there. Let's see if I can get him. Got him. This thing right here. Oh, I see a baby on this one. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can see it. Tell you the truth, the main issue I've had with all of my stuff in my garden has been those stink bug things. Oh my goodness, I see one way over here. Ah, he's on the outside. I gotta go around. Look at him, he keeps trying to hide from me. Oh, he fell on the ground. Where'd he go? Oh my goodness, where'd he go? He dropped right here. Do they crawl that quick? I don't see anything. I found him. I found him. I found him. There he is. Those stink bugs blend in so well. I couldn't even see it. I had to tilt my glasses and look through my bifocals. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be taking my potatoes that's been in our largest pot for over the 80 days. I would have to look it up and see exactly how long they've been in there, but they've been in there well over the 80 days. But I was going by how you guys told me I should do, wait till all the leaves die. So most of the leaves are just hanging there, they're brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what I got. Hopefully, third time's a charm. We'll see. If you're wondering about my lovely scarfware, I couldn't find any of our things that we use because we're doing some remodeling at our house and everything's getting moved around, so I'm not sure where they were put. So I grabbed paper towels. I made a long one and made it into the thing to catch my sweat and go get the potatoes. So as you can see, the vines are pretty much dead. I'll go ahead and pull those out. These two fell out as I was pulling the roots. I hope this is not what we're in store for. I'm gonna go get some gloves. Okay, let's see what we're working with. See if I got anything. Okay, somebody needs to tell me what am I doing wrong? Were they in there too long now? Something to eat all the potatoes? I mean, I don't understand why the potatoes aren't growing. I thought third time would be a charm, but I guess I'm out. What else am I gonna do? So somebody lets me know exactly what I'm doing wrong. I'm baffled. Just leave it down in the comments. Hopefully I see your exact comment of the person who's gonna tell me what I'm doing wrong. I don't get it. Now I'm gonna put all this back into this container and set it aside so whenever I go to plant something else, I already have the dirt. I thought third time would be a charm, but seems like 3 strikes you're out. Is the universe trying to tell me something? So yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think the problem could be. And if you really think you have the solution, shoot us an email. Our email is down in our descriptions. These are the only 2 potatoes that was in there. These 2 little ones. I like how this one is. It's lily patties, but I'm sure it's not what it's called, but it looks like a lily pad. At least that's what we call them down here in Florida. Ever since I've been down here since the 70s. Here's a story for you. When we moved down here in the 70s, I was just I think 9 years old, and my stepdad had us on lakefront property. I mean, we were in Ohio our whole lives before that, so we get lakefront property and we're excited. We're kids. We want to go swimming. So we made friends with the kids in the neighborhood and we would go out swimming during the day in the lake. And there was a sandbar that they told us about in that lake. So we decided one night that we were going to get in the lake and go swimming and go to that sandbar. So we all get in the lake, go swimming. We're out there having fun in the lake, swimming around. And here it is like 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. And we're out there swimming around, and it was the summertime, so it was okay to be swimming or being up that late at night for us kids. And we wasn't allowed in the house wet, so we come to the door and we're all asking for towels. And my stepdad says, "So why do you need towels?" And we said, "Well, we were swimming, we're all wet, we can't come in the house wet." He looks at us and says, "You know there's alligators in that lake? You know that's their feeding time?" We had no idea. Never again did we go out there at nighttime. Yeah, that's one of my stories. I guess we all got lucky. Also, about that lake, I think it was years later, we found out that that lake had some of the biggest gators in it. And from what we were told, don't know how true it is, but from what we were told, there was like I think a 10-foot to a 13-foot alligator caught in that lake. Yeah, I think we all got lucky. But yeah, never again did we go out there at nighttime. Today, I'm going to be chopping up some of my peppers that I've been getting out of my garden so they don't go bad, and then I'm gonna put them in a bag and put them in a freezer. So let's get into that. These are all the peppers that I got out of my garden, and now I gotta cut them up and take the seeds out of them. And the last one to get the seeds out of. Look at all those. I have this here. It's a chopper. And I'm going to dice them up in these tiny little pieces. That's real sharp, like razor blade sharp. They were so wet that they clumped together, so I had to start smacking them and hitting them apart really hard to get them apart. Okay, let's get started here. Came with this so you don't have to touch it and cut your fingers. How much I got from those peppers? That's gonna last me a good while. I can't put these in the freezer wet like this. Might need to see if I can freeze dry them. You know, these ones seem a lot more drier. The easier, the less you do. That's what we got with that. They still look a little wet. I guess if my air fryer has freeze dry them. Apparently, if I dehydrate the peppers, it takes all the moisture out, where moisture causes mold and bacteria to grow. So we're gonna dehydrate them and go from there. You also can, after you dehydrate them, they don't have to go into the freezer, but you do have to keep them in a cool place. But putting them in the freezer keeps the flavor and keeps the heat if you got any that's hot. So we're gonna put them in the freezer. And just another tip, when you put them in the freezer, make sure they're completely dehydrated, crunchy, so that when you put them in the freezer, if there is moisture, they could get freezer burn. So make sure they're completely dehydrated. If you dehydrate them and put them like in your storage area where there's no light getting to, they can last up to 2 years. But if you dehydrate them, put them in the freezer, sources say they could last decades. So again, the freezer. Here this is, ready to be put into the air fryer to dehydrate. And here is dehydrate. And it's gonna take 3 hours to dehydrate. So there that is. I'm gonna put it in there. Close the doors. Gotta turn it back on. And start. And we'll be back in 3 hours to see what they look like. They're looking like they're starting to dry out, even though I'm still 2 hours and 46 minutes left. I don't know if you can see that, but from what I can see, it looks like they're getting dry. Well, somebody in our video mentioned that these were really good, so I went ahead and got them. They said they were chocolate bells. I put in chocolate bells and this is what came up, so this is what I got. I don't know if there's a difference, and if you're the person that made the comment, maybe you can comment on this and say if it's the same or if it's different. Well, we're almost done. It's taking more than the 3 hours that it said. I'm already on like hour 4.5, close to 5. This is what they look like. Can hear that. Still got the oven going. There's very little left in there. But that's the banana pepper and that's the bell pepper. We will see here in a few minutes to see if these other ones are done. So I had to turn the temperature up. That 130 wasn't doing it. I think that's why. I think it should be closer to 200, and then maybe the 3 hours, maybe then it would have got done. The amount of time it was supposed to, but nope. started this at 3 hours and it's down to 1 hour and 26. So I have both of these labeled, the bell peppers and the banana peppers. And I'm going to put them in the bag and stick them in the freezer. Now that they're done, let's see if we can hear how they sound. So just think, from what I had at the beginning when I first chopped them to down to this. And this isn't very much. See? So yeah, we're gonna put them in the bag and then put them in the freezer. And this is how much of the bell peppers that I got. Might be able to see better from the back side. And the banana pepper, not very much of that, but there was less of them. So now they're done, I can put them in the freezer. Well, in the freezer they go, and in here. Well, that's going to be all for today's video. Go ahead and give us a like, leave a comment down below, and if you like our content, go ahead and give us a subscribe. It's free to do so. We'll see you next time. Bye.